No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you've come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open to you. This door is open. This door right here, this door is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. God in us.
Good morning. This door is open for you. Wow, somebody had a lot of coffee or tea this morning. Thank you, each and every one, for being here this beautiful morning. We always like to begin our time together in prayer. My name is Darlene Strickland. I'm the lead minister here. So I invite you to just take a moment as we close our eyes and turn our awareness within and give thanks for this day. Where we are, we have had rain, which we needed. You can literally feel the earth saying thank you, drinking in the source of life. Every day, every breath, we too are drawing in, drinking in the breath of life. And life celebrates us, that we are formed to experience the essence of pure spirit, the potential of all that we can be, growing into that, expressing that more deeply, moment by moment, day by day, hopefully season and year by year. Today we explore what it is to truly understand that this is a daily walk, a way of life, a way of being. It is an orientation much more than a destination. And the peace and the comfort that comes when we realize this and open to the gift that is right here. We're truly grateful for this time together. We open our heart to be blessed and to be a greater blessing in this world. We are so thankful. Thank you, God, and so it is. Amen. All right, if you would please stand, and we're having some technical problems this morning, so you're just going to intuit and just sing, just pretend you're in the car and you kind of know what the lyrics are, and just say la 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 or sing something. Here we go. We have come together as family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have come with arms wide open. We are gathered here in love. We are gathered here in love. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. We know Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts place. The Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. We know Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. We sing Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the room with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. Yeah, Spirit is in this place because you are in this place. Take this opportunity to turn and greet those around you. Welcome this morning. We welcome those of you that are joining us online. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We appreciate your presence. We always enjoy hearing from you. Thank you for the emails, the calls, the cards, the messages. We appreciate knowing you're here.
In my soul, Lord.
In my soul,
In my soul, Lord.
I can feel you.
I can feel you.
In my soul,
In my soul. In my soul, Lord. In my soul, Lord. I can feel you. In my soul.
in the sunshine,
In the sunshine.
and in the rainbow.
In the rainbow, I can feel you, I can feel you.
In my soul,
In my soul,
oh, in the sunshine,
in the sunshine.
and the rainbow.
In the rainbow,
I can feel you.
I can feel you. In my soul.
Play it, Dave De La Rosa. Play it, Dave. All right, this next verse says, all in me,
All in me, Lord.
all in me.
All in me, Lord, I can feel you.
Oh, I can feel you. All in me, love.
All in me, love. All in me, love. I can feel you. All in me.
You got it. All in me.
All in me, Lord. All in me, Lord.
Oh, I feel it.
I can feel it. All in me.
All in me, love.
All in me, love. All in me, love. I can feel you. All in me.
In my soul.
In my soul, Lord. In my soul. Oh, I feel you. I can feel you.
Where?
In my soul. In my soul, Lord. In my soul, Lord. I can feel you. In my soul.
Last line.
I can feel you. In my soul.
You sound beautiful. Thank you so much. You may be seated. We are so thankful to have each and every one of you here today. What a beautiful group. We have a wonderful Sunday school program, and as Reverend Gabby and Reverend Barbara Ann and all of our teachers and youth are heading over, if you have a baby, a teen, a young person who would like to be part of this Sunday school program, they can head over for this right now. And we want to make a couple announcements while the children are with us. Parents, listen up. This Friday night is Parents' Night Out. From 4:30 to 8:30, we'll have things set up at the church. We'll have food. We just need you to register so we know that your child, if they'll be here, and what they can and cannot eat, that sort of thing. So parents, we hope you will enjoy a Friday night out, and we hope you will be back by 8:30 that night, too. And then we're partnering with some of our members, and they run Hendo Care Farm. And this is an exciting day for our young people. Parents, you can go and spend that day with them and spend it out on a farm, by a creek. They've got a lot of activities planned for you that day, August 8th. So all of you should have information about that. So let us extend an affirmation of blessing to them, that they may know this for themselves, and to all children. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity in you. Have a wonderful Sunday school experience this morning. That is a great group of young people over there. That's a beautiful group. Thank you for being here. And what a beautiful group you are today. Some of our first impression welcoming team members are heading up so they can see you. If this is your first time here today in the building, and you simply raise your hand, it allows us to see you, to acknowledge you. Sonny, you've got a couple over there and one on the back row. If you're here today for the first time, we're going to give you a connections card that has a red heart. If you wear that red heart, we can recognize that you're here for the first time and be more present and available to you. We invite you to drop this off at our Welcome Center, and there's a book exchange, free book exchange center inside of there as well by the front door. And those of you that are finding us online perhaps for the first time, welcome today. And for those of you, many of you, that have made the decision that this is a part of your spiritual practice, we welcome every person here today with that very intentional affirmation that says, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity in you. Thank you so much. If you would turn your cell phones off, that helps us keep the airwaves a little more clear, and put it on silence, airplane mode, or turn it off. We'd be grateful for that. So some exciting things coming up. So just imagine that PowerPoint's working and you see these things. Call forth your power of imagination. Next Sunday, the one and only Amy Steinberg is going to be with us Sunday. Yeah. And she's going to be staying, and we'll provide a concert at 12:30. So you're welcome to bring your lunch. We'll have tables set up on the patio. Turn it into an adventure, because I guarantee you, Amy will make it an adventure, probably slightly irreverent, but it will be fun.
Hi, everyone. Another point that I wanted to make is starting next Sunday, we're going to have a school supply drive. We're partnering with another company, and we're all going to try to get as many school supplies as possible. So that'll be next Sunday. I will have a table out here in the lobby, but if you'll see me after the service, I have a list of supplies that are needed. So just see me after the service and we'll get that going. Also, on July 22nd, Reverend Megan will be doing an online reflection of Mary Magdalene. So make sure that you join into that. That's going to be very, very exciting.
And then the next evening, the 23rd, I'm offering a session. Voila! Give it up for Jennifer Hastings in the back. Yeah. There's nothing like technology and microphones to keep you humble. So on the 23rd, finding your voice. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to put you on the spot and you have to automatically publicly speak. But this is much deeper than that. It's about connecting with your authentic voice and recognizing some of the things that do keep us from knowing what is our truth, from being willing to speak up when we need to, and how to live into that truth.
We are also needing Unity volunteers. We talked about this before. We need to do some construction on our garage out here. So starting July the 31st, we're going to have as many of you that will volunteer come out, and we're going to work, and it's going to be a construction this time, not painting or anything like that. It's going to be working on the garage itself. If you can join us, there'll be sign-up sheets outside, out in the lobby today. If you'd like to sign up, we'd love to have you come and join us. We're going to do it on the 31st and the 1st of August.
And then last but not least, we're excited to try something new. For a while now, the board and I have debated about getting a golf cart because sometimes people who come to the church for the first time, or maybe you've been coming for years, it can be an effort to walk from the parking lot and get all the way in. And we have an we have a wise congregation, and very wise, self-included. So we have explored a lot of options, and we have come up with this, which we're going to try. We're inviting a few of you to volunteer to be a Sunday driver. Now, the payoff is you get a handy-dandy spot really close to the front for you. But what this is going to look like, perhaps one Sunday a month, you would choose to be here 30 minutes before service and stay about 30 minutes after, and your route is to go from the front door to the parking lot, from the front door to the parking lot. We never go from where? The front door to the parking lot. We don't take people home, get out of the driveway, but we will be able to pick up people. So if you have a vehicle and a driver's license and insurance and would like to drive and can fit at least 2 people and perhaps a walker in your car, then Bobby is our handy-dandy person to speak to about this. So we're going to see if we have enough people interested for the month of July, and if we do, we'll roll out the program in August, and so we'll keep you posted on that. Sound like a plan? All right. So today is our Sacred Service Sunday. It's almost comical that the team that we're honoring today is none other than the PowerPoint team.
As she said, we are honoring the PowerPoint team. See, we're honoring the PowerPoint team and the YouTube moderator team, which we have one person virtually that does that with us. So I'm calling Jennifer Hastings up here. She's the genius behind all of this. She gets it going for us. Absolutely. Thank you. And if you're on this team, you never have to fix it if it's not working. Jennifer will take care of it for you, okay?
I'm so grateful it was just me on board today.
I would also like to ask anybody that's on this team to please stand up. Good, very good. Working alongside our video and audio staff in the sound booth, this team arrives early each Sunday to review the order of service and ensure the slides appear at just the right time. Their behind-the-scenes effort provides the lyrics, prayers, affirmations, and announcements that make our services seamless and engaging for everyone in the sanctuary. Several members of this team also serve as YouTube moderators during our live stream, welcoming online participants, monitoring the chat, sharing helpful information and links, and helping our virtual community feel seen, connected, and included in the services. The schedule is planned 3 months in advance so that volunteers serve on a rotating basis. The slides are prepared in advance, and Jennifer provides training and ongoing support to ensure each volunteer feels confident in their role. We are deeply grateful for the dedicated team whose faithful service helps create a meaningful worship experience, both in person and online. So if you can use a remote control, you can serve with this team. So please stop by the table, there'll be a table in the foyer after the service to thank them for their service and sign up to give them a hand. We would also like to extend a blessing. So if you will join me in extending a blessing to this team. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity in you. Now I'd like to bring up one of your board members, Carol Mobley, to read the inspiration for today.
Good morning. Love is our true nature, and love is our destiny. It is the goal of our very being, and it is the treasure we seek to discover. We are drawn to love. We are created as love. Still, to love is a choice. Like the gods, we have the power to choose life or death. We can choose love or fear, compassion or injury, connection or separation. We often overcomplicate life. What if every day were simply and profoundly a call to love? Not in an abandoning or superficial sense, but in a deeper, abiding way. To love in whatever deed we are doing. To let love become the place from which we live and move and have our very being.
Thank you.
We are all just mirrors. In your faces, I see clearer, clearer than I've ever seen before. The heart is where to live from, to give all and to give from. This is what I truly know for sure. Love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Oh. I said love, 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 love.
I'm tired of all this anger and my own unkind behavior. Who am I to judge anyone at all? 'Cause if I look into you, I can see the pain you've been through. And I know, 'cause I've been the same place that you've been. Love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love, love is what we're here for, to give and give more.
of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, 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 love. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, 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 love. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, 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 love. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, 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 love. Love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love, love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love, 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 love.
Wow, Elaine and Mary Kay and that band and Melody Cooper, thank you for being with us today. Show them your love again. Oh. We are so talented with such incredible heart right here. Dr. Jason DeCristofaro, he'll be back in August. He is a department chair at Warren Wilson, and they're very busy with summer music activities. So he sends his love and blessings, and we're so thankful that we have people like Melody to step right in and keep on going with us. Thank you, Melody. So last week, we began a series for the month of July. And it is titled Field Notes from God, Seeking and Finding the Treasure. Last week I talked about the parable in Matthew, along with Buddhist parables and other traditions that speak to that same human exploration, that all of us come into this world and we are more than meet the eye. We are a spiritual being. We have an infinite, perfect spirit and a very finite form that, in case you haven't noticed, has flaws. And so the discovery of realizing all that we are in this container of a form. And because we are so much more than we can see, there is within the human heart what I call a holy longing, a desire, an urge. You could call it an urge for more, and often we seek to satisfy that desire through acquiring more or somehow achieving more. But the more is really about the mysterious one revealing, M-O-R-E, the mystery revealing and expressing in us. The more that we seek is to discover the fullness, the wholeness of our being. And so last week we began that story. The parable in Matthew says that the kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. Someone finds it, hides it again, and then in great joy goes and sell all that they have and buy the field with the treasure in it. There's so much depth, it's going to take us 4 weeks to barely crack this open. But last week we talked about that holy longing, the the realization that there is more, that we desire something more. And so I talked about desire, and that resulted in 5 pastoral counseling sessions last week. Desire is a hot, sticky topic, apparently. But it's a very important thing to realize that we all have a holy longing, and that desire is holy information, but every desire does not need our permission. There's a real distinction there. Our desires tell us something. We need to honor them. We need to understand. And what is it that I'm seeking? What is this longing? Those things are incredibly important. And then we get to decide, how do I respond to this? So to just be crystal clear that just because there's a desire does not mean we give into it. Otherwise, they have us instead of us having dominion over our choices. That makes sense. So that is last week's lesson in 2 minutes. So this week we move on in this parable. And so I want to ask you to listen to this and see if it resonates. My life has a depth and a richness that I have not yet fully lived into. My life has a depth and a richness that I haven't fully lived into. I can sense that there's still greater experiences of love, more life. There is always more life, more love, more divine possibility unfolding through me. There's always more life, more love, more divine possibility unfolding through me in perhaps new ways. Every day I am living more deeply into the sacred richness of my being. Every day I'm living more deeply, more authentically into the richness of my being. Do you resonate with that? Yeah. You resonate with that, and that's the energy of this parable. A parable is a story where laid down beside it is a deep mystical truth. An everyday story, an ordinary story, but it leads us inside of ourselves to discover something about our nature. And so in Matthew, when it says, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field, someone finds it and hides it again. And then in joy goes and sells all that he has and buys the field with the treasure in it. Now in my notes, that's 3 lines, a few sentences, several words. And when you read this, it sounds very linear, like the kingdom of heaven is a treasure. You find it. For some very strange reason, you hide it again. And then in joy, you go and sell all that you have and you buy the field with the treasure in it. Ta-da, the end. The point I want to begin with today, and to really drive home, this is not a linear occurrence. This is not I do this and this and this, and then I get here and I live happily ever after. This is a continuum. It is a process of all of these things. And so when we begin to see this, that this is the pattern. The reason this parable is so powerful is it's the pattern of a spiritual life. It's not a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice. It's not a destination only. It is a daily orientation. And that really helps us reframe it. I could say it is a destination, it is a pursuit. But if that's all I focus on, then I miss the moment. Because more than the destination, it is a daily orientation. When the time of Jesus walked the earth, the followers of Jesus were called followers of the way. They were not called Christians. Jesus was Jewish. They were called followers of the way. And the reason they were called followers of the way, the Greek word for way is hodos, H-O-D-O-S. They were followers of the way. And hodos means a road or a path, a journey, a course or a direction, a way of living, a way of conducting oneself, a way of being. It was not about a collection of beliefs. It was about a way to be. That's a powerful distinction. And so one of the things that tends to happen a lot in our culture is a person will say, I've been saved, I've been born again, or I have awakened, or I have overcome, or I have found God, or I'm spiritually enlightened, as if I've got it and that's it. But that's very dangerous, quite frankly, because it leads us to act like somehow or another we've acquired something that is now doing the work for us versus committing to a daily orientation. In Acts, the book of Acts, chapter 9, verse 2, before the apostle Paul, he was originally named Saul, and he was known as a persecutor. He asked for permission to arrest anyone who belonged to the way. You'll hear it interpreted in churches to say he was persecuted Christians. He was seeking to arrest those who were followers of the way. It was the language of the time, and we've somehow lost that. But this parable, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field. Someone finds it, they hide it, and then sell all that they have, and buy the field with the treasure in it. It's a process. Just a few weeks ago, Father's Day weekend, I had the pleasure of driving across the state to Goldsboro, eastern North Carolina. I spent that weekend with my parents. I went to church with them and their church on Father's Day. And I was there because in 1960, June 18th, 1960, my mother and father said, I do. And so our family celebrated with them their 66th wedding anniversary. Yeah. I don't know what comes after a Purple Heart, but that's what it deserves. 66 years. And I can assure you that if you say, well, how did you stay in that marriage for 66 years? Neither of them are going to say, well, one day we said I do. They're going to say it was not a one-time enormous event or a one-time runaway shotgun wedding event. It wasn't a one-time event. It was 10,000 small choices, sometimes every day. You see, we recognize that in a relationship, in a marriage, that in order to keep it alive, in order for it to work, it's not because we got married, we got a piece of paper, we said, I do. It is because we worked it. We found a way to stay in right relationship with one another, including all those times we totally messed up and realized the value of saying, I'm sorry, of trying again and again and again. It's those small, continuous choices. The sum of a lot of little things is not a little thing. And that is the key to the life that you're seeking, my friends. And sometimes if we stay so focused on, if I could ever get to the treasure in the field, I used to think that God in me was like a little morsel of chocolate and a chocolate cookie. If I could ever find that one little spot, I'd be okay. It took me a long time, truly, to realize that it meant that it's within my nature, it's within my potential, it's within my being. This reminds us that this is an ongoing process. And so the process explains this by saying perhaps some of the most human things that have ever been said in Scripture, and that is the kingdom of heaven It's like a treasure hidden in a field. It's like the presence of God hidden within the field of your being. And you find it and then hide it again. And so if you look at this as a one-time event, it makes no sense at all. Why would I find it and hide it unless I don't want anybody else to get it until I can get back to it? But we're speaking spiritually, and that cannot be the case here. And so what does it mean to find it and to hide it again? There's a beautiful story of a child that is 3 or 4 years old, and they just had a little baby sister born. And the baby sister is home and is in the little bassinet, and mom happened to start to walk in, and she saw the older sister standing there looking over the little one, and she heard the 4-year-old say, "Remind me what it's like where you're from. I'm starting to forget." The remembering, sometimes in a moment of a birth or a death. Sometimes out of the blue, we have those epiphanies where you somehow see through the veil and you remember, oh my gosh, why am I afraid of anything? I'm an infinite spirit. The life experience is about growing in the remembrance and remembering that it is not always in sight. It specifically says this is hidden, which means it's not obvious a lot of times. That which we're seeking, that which we need to remember is deeper than the obvious. It's deeper quite often than what we can see. But hiding it, or a better way, I believe, to say it is losing sight of it, losing touch with it. We do that again and again and again. Now, the scriptures speak to this. Even the Bible in Ephesians 5:14 says, "Awake, O sleeper, and Christ will shine on you." Why would it say awake unless it knows that we sleep and wake up? We remember, we forget. Hinduism calls it Maya. Buddhism calls it clinging to our attachments or the illusion. Sufism calls it forgetfulness. Taoism calls us departure from our original nature. The human experience has within it the capacity to forget. And if we look around our world, unfortunately, there are a lot of people spending more time living in the forgetting than in the remembering. Amen? And we can all look in our lives and say how easy it is for me to get into the forgetting versus the remembering. And so how we begin to ask ourselves, well, am I remembering more? Because as we progress through this parable, okay, we know there's a deeper truth. We know there is greater experiences of love. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. How do I know? Well, I believe the most important thing is we stop making excuses and commit to making progress. We stop making excuses and commit to making amends, to making changes. So we notice, how much time am I making excuses? We're willing to choose growth over comfort or the, oh, well, that's just the way it is. We're willing to wait for certainty instead of just jump into the next whatever comes along. We begin to notice when we're reacting from habit. We're reacting instead of slowing down and pausing and taking that conscious response. We forget when we are constantly defending and needing to be right. Instead of giving ourselves grace and another person grace to just listen, be open, consider other possibilities. We lose sight of it when we are rehearsing worry and fear, when we're constantly rehearsing these things rather than tending to the healing. I was talking to someone this week. They were telling me about a situation, and the situation, I could see why, it's a troubling situation. And she said, yeah, one night this week I woke up and it was on my mind and I just could not go back to sleep. I just started thinking, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? How many of you recognize that rabbit hole? It's part of human life. But the choice to have it out of sight, I'm going to find it again, is I have to find a way to, I am now interrupting this programming. I'm going to stop this and say, wait a minute, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Can I really do anything about it right now? Am I truly doing the best I can? You have to talk yourself sometimes off the ledge, amen? And practice and not let that run away with you, because otherwise then you wake up and just your whole life is one big angst. And so we learn to recognize, okay, this may be a concerning event, and I'm not ignoring it, but I'm also not letting it consume me. We realize that sometimes we're just postponing. I'm going to wait till the conditions get easier. Well, my friends, if we keep waiting for conditions to get easier around here, we're in trouble. We need to act now and not wait. One of the other things we do is we mistake, I know the truth. I know about love. I know about our greater nature, but am I walking in the way of it? And so it's a daily orientation. It's a realization of, when am I making movements to the treasure, to love, to light? When am I living in harmony with that? And when am I living in forgetfulness? Rumi talked a lot about remembering and forgetting. It's the human spiritual conundrum. The next thing this parable says is, they find it, they hide it, and then in great joy, go and sell all that they have and buy the land with the treasure in it. Now that's a really important line, with great joy. Because any time we feel like we're having to do something and there's no joy, it doesn't feel very good. It feels sometimes like we're even abandoning ourselves. And so joy needs to be understood as it's not the same thing as happiness. Joy is not the same thing as just an optimistic outlook on a particular day. Joy is not a mood that we manufacture. Joy is not the absence of sorrow or concern. But joy is remembering that those things are not the whole truth. You see, sometimes joy is bubbly and running over and you're singing. Other times joy is what helps you find that within you that says, I can get out of bed today. I can do one thing. Don't underestimate that. Any time that you can make contact with that within you that connects you with a deeper person. And so joy doesn't automatically remove grief or concern or physical pain. We can grieve deeply and still know that love is sacred and love matters. It's not an either or, it's a both and. And the more we're willing to make room for both, joy does what only joy can do. It ignites our spirit. Ultimately, joy is knowing that there's no circumstance, no condition, no feeling that can diminish your spirit of wholeness. So in great joy, our way to joy is pausing to say, wait a minute, what do I still know is true? In our spare bedroom, I have a saying over the bed that says, it is well with my soul. There have been times in my life when it felt like everything was falling apart. And it took a while for me to peel away the layers, but to sit down and to reach that part where I say, but I know it is well in my soul. I know that. And usually some song would come out and I'd start to sing, and something begins to happen when you can find your touchstone of joy. Find your touchstone. Don't measure it by anybody else's. It's what you can find. And so the treasure, we're drawn to it. We're drawn to a life of authenticity. It is a practice, a daily orientation. We will lose sight of it. The path, the way, is how quickly we return to and remember. How we begin to cultivate joy and realize how important that is, and that we can cultivate joy. And then there's some making room. In this story, the person has to sell everything so they can take possession of this. But this does not mean that you need to go sell all of your belongings. Remember, this is talking about our spirit. It means, where have I invested in something that is keeping me small? What have I organized my life around that is keeping me from organizing it around what I'd like to be center stage? When I first found Unity, it was Unity of the Triangle in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Richard Mirage was the minister, one of the ministers there, and he told a story that I have never forgotten. It spoke to me so deeply. And he told about a woman named Cindy. Cindy was born in the 60s, and she grew up taking piano lessons. There was a piano in her home, and she loved it. She loved playing the piano. She had gotten pretty good at it. She could play by music. She could play some by ear. Played all the way through high school, and then she left home, went to college, and life happened. She met her fiance in college. They got married. The family start, and the years go by. And playing the piano and music, which had been such a part of her way of connecting and expressing, it gave her great joy. It was now way hindsight. And yet, every time she would walk into a church and hear piano, or she'd attend a concert, or walk through the Charlotte airport. You know, in Charlotte airport, if you've never been, they have rocking chairs and pianos. Now, let's just pause. That's a thing to celebrate. In an airport, rocking chairs and a piano. There's music, and you can sit in your rocking chair and be soothed in the midst of mayhem. Well, Cindy would experience those things, and so now she's 65 years old. She's been widowed a number of years. She has her little garden in her home, and her kids are grown and doing their own life, and she has friends, but she spends a lot of time alone. And she's really desiring that piano again. But she thinks, well, I live on a fixed income, and I don't have the extra money for a piano. The mind does what it will do. This is not a necessity. You know, you're 65 years old. Look at your knuckles. You've got arthritis. You probably can't even play. You've gone this long without one. Perhaps someday, do you recognize that? You talk yourself right out of it. But it was still there. Well, one day Cindy was in a coffee shop having a connection time with a friend, and she happened to mention to her friend, she said, you know, I don't know why, but I just really have this deep longing to play the piano again. And her friend said, that is great. When are you going to get one? And she said, well, I don't really know if I can get one. I don't know if I could afford it. And her friend said, well, wait. But just, if you get one, where are you going to put it? And she paused for just a moment, and she said, I hadn't thought about that. And her friend said, make room for it now. Arrange your life as if it's already on the way. Mic drop. Make room for it now. Arrange your life as if it's already on the way. Now, the first place we do that is internally. We got to rearrange some priorities, amen? We got to make some commitments. So she made up her mind, this is going to happen. I'm going to do this. I don't have to know how. And she looked in her living room and she said, I don't even have room for a piano. So she thought it through and she did a whole redesign of her living room. She cleared out a chair. She got rid of some old books, and she even owned a set of encyclopedias. I mean, who has encyclopedias anymore? She cleared out that stuff she did not even know. You see, that is settling. That's getting rid of the energy of the things that you don't even know are taking up your space. And she created a beautiful place for that piano. She kept knowing, I'm going to arrange my life. This is going to happen. And she began to feel some joy around it. She would sit down some evenings and just kind of wonder, I wonder what it's going to look like. I wonder what it'll feel like when I first lift it and put my hands on it. Well, that same friend happened to invite her, or it was now around Easter time, that friend invited her to her church. And so she went to a church that Easter. And she noticed a woman who played the piano beautifully, and as the service ended, she found herself standing beside the pianist. And she said, I just wanted to compliment you. That was so beautiful, and I used to play piano. I haven't for, over 50 years, but I'm making room for one now. I'm just waiting to find one. And the woman at church said, well, my sister is downsizing. She has a piano, and she has the movers. We can actually take it to you if you could use it. This is a true story. So a beautiful, upright, there is such a thing as an upright baby grand. A beautiful, upright baby grand arrived, and it fit right in that spot. And what she said, I realized that it entered my life the day I made room for it. I'm going to invite our band to come up. Mary Kay. Rearranging the things of our life is a big part of what this parable is about. Because desire becomes more than a feeling, it begins to structure our life. Have we made room for the life we're actually praying for? We say we want peace, but have we released the habits that keeps our life less than peaceful? We say we want love, but are we willing to let go of some of our clinging and defensiveness and being right? And so what is our life arranged around? Our schedules reveal what we expect. Our spending reveals what we value. Our boundaries reveal what we believe we deserve. The quality of our relationships reveal the quality of ourself that we're choosing to express. Our habits today reveal the future that we're arranging our life around. This treasure is the truth of our being. It is to live as a multidimensional being, to know that you are infinite spirit in human form, and both are equally important. It is to know that every day is a return to love, a choice, a choosing, 1,000 small choices, 1,000 course directions, 1,000 I'm sorries, but never letting them become excuses, but allowing them to become that which truly grows us and evolves us. Next week, we move into a deeper sense of what this parable is saying. But our invitation this week is to really understand that this is a daily finding and losing sight of and finding again, and realizing what I'm invested in, and then letting that go and reinvesting in something which I treasure. So I invite you to listen to the words of this song.
When my hands were empty, when my hope was gone, I couldn't help but wonder what had I done wrong? But even though my heart was broken, there was no need to despair. 'Cause a vessel must be open to put something better there.
So I invite you to close your eyes. A vessel must be open to put something better there. We begin today by letting go of any part of us that has mistakenly believed that we've somehow missed out because we've not yet arrived. Or perhaps we've let go and loosened up on our spiritual practice because we think we've seen through the veil, we've seen the truth. In either case, we allow that sacred, holy longing to stir within us because it is a joyful longing. It does not flow from something missing. It flows from the desire to be all in, to be the way where the wholeness, the fullness is expressing in and through and as us. And so we honor that holy longing. And we realize that we live into the treasured life. We live into enlightened being. We live into what some call being born again through 1,000 daily choices. We choose love. We pause. We ask for forgiveness. We make a different choice. We pay attention. Is this taking me closer to what I treasure? Is this worthy of what I treasure most? Is what I am doing and what I am saying, is it worthy of what I treasure most? And that will automatically reprioritize our life. Our priorities begin to shuffle. We rearrange things. We make space for the things that bring us joy, that give us an opportunity to express the joy of our being. 1,000 daily choices. So what is calling you this week? Perhaps to protect 1 hour to live into your treasured being. Maybe one overdue, honest conversation. Maybe it's time to clear out the encyclopedias that have dust, or release one guilt-based obligation. Maybe it's time to set a clear boundary in a very loving way. Maybe it's time to say the end to an old story. And when it wakes you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you have to remind it, we said the end. And you'll have to remind it a lot, the end. Perhaps it's returning to one neglected source of aliveness. This week is about realizing it is a moment-by-moment practice, a moment-by-moment way of remembering and choosing to fill our days and our time and our thoughts with the things we treasure most.
When my hands were empty, when my hope was gone, I couldn't help but wonder, what had I done wrong? But even though my heart was broken, there was no need to despair, 'cause a vessel must be open to put something better there. Into my empty hands, gently you pour new life for me. Yours is a perfect plan. The ups and the downs were meant to be. Now I understand you needed my empty hands. So forgive me when I doubted, and I often doubt or considered giving up, where I could not see the truth. I know I'll never be without your deep and abiding love, oh love, into my empty hands. Gently you pour new life for me. Yours is the gently you pour new life for me. Now I understand you needed my empty hands. Gently you pour new life for me, and I cannot help but cry to think of the love you've given me. For I understand you needed my empty hands. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for my empty hands.
was beautiful. Thank you, Mary Kay. Thank you. I'm back. It was, yes. I missed you all. I actually was gone for about a little bit over a week. We went to Florida. I had dreams about this place, and they were so beautiful. You know when you know you love something deeply, when you dream about it, when you're away from it. So, what is your treasure? What is your treasure? Can I have our prayer chaplains and our ushers come up? What brings you joy? Can we pray with you about that today? Julia, and our very, very extra special team today. Elaine. Let Laura, let Julia pray with you. Let them hold that joy for you so that you can be reciprocated in that. That's what we do. We love to pray with you. And if you want, you can put a prayer in the prayer box. You can call 1-800-PRAY-NOW 24 hours a day. Unity's got you. What treasure do you want to see manifest in your life? And our ushers, we want to thank you for the gifts that you bring and for the gifts that you give today, this beautiful congregation, from your heart to this church, to keep the windows, I don't even know where that came from. The windows clean. To keep the lights on. That's what I meant to say. All those things in this spiritual community that feeds you, we do that because of your love, your time, your talents, your tithes. That is how we keep this going. So we thank you, and we love you all. If you'll join me in our offering affirmation. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. I am now in perfect balance and flow with the universal tides of giving and receiving. Thank you, God, and so it is. I turn it back over to Elaine.
This is the moment. This is your hour. Time to put everything on the line. I am the answer. I am the reason. I am believer. It's all inside of me. I will not be broken by some fear. I will not stand a changer. You are the master of all you see. This is your moment. This is your moment. Time to put everything on the line. This is a revolution. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, this is your moment. This is your moment. Time to put everything on the line. Oh, on the line. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, remain standing, if you will. We are blessed with such incredible music. Come on up, Mary Kay, and join us. So thank you all for being here today, for your willingness to live into this. There are a number of things going on around here, a number of opportunities. So Bobby will be in the foyer. If you have any questions, you can check it out online. We like to close our time together with the song, Let There Be Peace on Earth. Let